Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here with the SCL auction stream. It's Friday night. It's auction night, auction day, auction night. That's what we're here to do. That's what we do every week, except when I take vacations. But yeah, tonight should be a pretty good night. I think the auctions are decent this week. I mean, unfortunate with all the damaged Imaginators, but sometimes those make for the best auction items. So we'll see what happens this week. Portal Master of Games, welcome. Makilla, welcome. Glad to have you here. So let's see. We got, I guess just run through these quick. Our damaged figures this week include, actually here, let me give us a quick refresh before I say too much. Mizuno Ardioka, welcome. All right, so damaged figures, we have a Dr. Neo Cortex with no bids yet. We have the legendary Pit Boss up to $12.50. Legendary Tri-Tip at $8.50. Ambush at $8. Dark Golden Queen at $8. Could be a big one of the week. Blastertron, quite popular, even in damaged form. Currently at $35. $35 for Blastertron. That could be a big one. Steel-plated Hoodsickle, which I thought would be the big one. I mean, still has a chance, obviously, but steel-plated Hoodsickle at $15. No bids yet on the Series 1 Pop Fizz in the damaged box. No bids on Batman and Superman. No bids on Leonardo and Fish Face. I guess no Turtles fans here. We do have a bid on the Trap Case, currently at $20. No bids on the SSA Carrying Case or Double Trouble 1.5. We did get, we got some more bids on Royal Double Trouble, currently at $64.50. And then our spotlight item of the week, Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog, that had y'all cast a vote for this week. Put up 4 items on our Twitter poll to see what should be the spotlight item this week, and Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog won. And he's up for sale this week. So currently at $75 minimum bid, but there is a bid on it. And we have lots more people here now. Lame Slinger, Peaksmon, have a blast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pi Magna, Martin, glad to see you here. Yeah, Royal Double Trouble minus the marker this week, yes. This Royal Double Trouble is clean. Nothing wrong with him. But, I mean, as you can see from the price battle already, like, there's a reason that we put him up for auction. Yeah, that Royal Double Trouble did go up fast. It definitely went up fast. I mean, I started at 40, but it was sitting at 40 all day, and now just took a jump up. Biggie John, happy Auction Friday to you as well. Glad to see you here. And yeah, happy Auction Friday to everybody out there. Yeah, that's what we got going on this week. So a few things still need bids. There's double troubles. It's true. I considered putting up the Royal Double Trouble, the damaged Royal Double Trouble, and Double Trouble 1.5 all last week. But then I thought that would be too much. So we'll see. Yeah, Bryson, you want Double Trouble? Yeah. That's the thing. It's like I've had a number of Double Troubles up here, Royal Double Troubles, up for auction, but not enough to fulfill the wants of the community. So we're working on it. We'll get you one eventually. Obsession. No, he didn't win the bid yesterday, but do you know if I did the bid right? Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, Obsession, if that was your first VIP auction, yes, you did it correctly. I saw your bid there. It was just not the highest bid. So yes, you did it correctly. You participated. So you successfully participated in the VIP auctions yesterday. Um, but yeah, there were just higher bids than you out there, so you didn't win. But yes, you got the process down. Renee, yeah, I mean we're getting near 3K. I mean the journey from like it feels like we just hit 2.5. And so now we're at like 2.7 already. Like the journey to 3K is going to be a lot faster than it took me to get like the last 500 subs. Like it's everything just compounds after a while. And that's where, like I said, the consistency just pays off. You got to be consistent about these things sometimes. And yeah, it'll come. It'll come. Taco Cat, DJ Dibby, Joseph, Rolando, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, obsession. You never know if it's not going to be high enough. I don't recall who was the second highest bidder. I mean, I had a lot of people bidding on that item on the Flock Springtime Trigger Happy, but um, like that's the best part about the blind bidding is that you don't know if it's going to be high enough or not. Um, I it always I'm always curious just to see what people will pay. So it it's a journey every week. Um, but yeah, I can tell you, like, occasionally I've had to go to the second highest bidder for even for private auction items, people not paying for whatever reason. But I can tell you the the Flock's Springtime Trigger Happy has already been paid for, so that's not going to anybody else. But um, yeah, it's always worth submitting a bid if you are interested in the item. Have a blast. You want Purple Flame in package? Yeah. I mean, I have mine in package back here. Um, like I said, I, I honestly might consider trying to get a set of those out of box too, because they look so good out of box. Like it's a shame to keep them in the box especially since those boxes aren't anything special. Like they're just standard hot dog boxes. Whereas figures like Snowbright Stormblade, where the box is like decorated all special and it actually says Snowbright Stormblade on the box. Like those to me are that's the way to go. Like that's the ones you want to keep in the box. Those are the ones you really need in the box when the box itself is special. But like the hot dogs, yeah, it's nice to keep them new and clean in the box. But other than that, there's no real reason. They look better out of the box, I think. Renee just hit 50 subs. Nice. Gonna start streaming. Yeah, streaming I find is a great way to attract attention to your channel. So it if you're able, if you have the time, go for it. DJ Digby, what's the reason behind Hoodsickle and Starcast being so expensive? Um, I'm gonna put it mostly on the dark element. Um, dark element is very strong. It's very popular with the people. I feel Starcast is one of the best characters out there. And Hoodsickle's one of my favorite villains. So it's like I think they're just good characters. They're strong characters. They're well designed characters, and like I don't recall them being specifically um like late wave, poorly distributed type of stuff. But I'd have to go back and check when they were actually released. But no, I don't think those were particularly other than just yeah, they were people kind of flock towards the light and dark figures in general, but the dark more than the light. It's kind of like dark creation crystals are way more expensive than the light creation crystals. Even though all three dark creation crystals actually got released, unlike there are only two different light creation crystals. So I don't know. I think it's something about the dark element that does things a lot better. Like same with thing with like Spotlight and Blackout. They were released at the same time. I think Spotlight's actually a better character, but Blackout sells for more. I can't explain it. Artioka, how come I don't live stream the VIP auctions? So there's nothing really to live stream because they're not auctions like these. They're not live. Um, so what it is with the VIP auctions for anyone that's not familiar is, I mean, I show you the items in the auction preview video, just like I do for these items now. But then the VIPs just submit their highest bid for each item if they want to bid on the item. Um, so it's blind. It's like you don't see what the other people are bidding, and you just bid once, with your highest bid, and then I contact the winners privately. So it's not anything that I can really live stream. It's just it just runs all day. I accept bids until midnight, and the next morning I send out emails. So that's that's all. That's all it is. There's nothing really that I can live stream with him. Ha, skadooshed. I see what you did there. It was a breeze. Well done. Well done. Enjoy that figure. Bryson, yeah, feel free to ask questions. Have I ever got sealed Japanese figures? No, I have not. I have not gotten any from there. I've never even really seen many for sale, so I don't expect to see them. And red camo, the only red camo I've ever gotten was not sealed, but he lives up here on my shelf because camo's my boy, and I needed him to complete my collection. So if I ever get a red camo inbox, that's probably going to be added to my collection, and then I'll probably sell the out of box one. But if you're looking for inbox, yeah, it'll be a while before that one gets sold here. eBay has a flock trigger happy for 336. Wow. Well, yeah, if that's the cheapest one on eBay right now, I can definitely. I mean, I'll I don't usually talk prices about the private auctions like that, but I will tell you it was less than $336. So someone got one cheaper. Zuno, you want a green one? Isn't that the rarest? So we don't really know which one is the rarest. And honestly, I think they all have the same rarity. That is my assumption. The only numbers that we have, they released as part of the promotion. They told us that there were some, I forget the exact number now. It's like 6 or 7,000. It's some weird number. It's like 6,884 or something like that. But it's a number that's divisible by 3. And so my assumption has always been that they made equal amounts of red, purple, and green. Like that would make the most sense to me. Like why make one harder to find than the other? So it's really all just perception, what people see, and which ones are being sold and stuff like that. I'm still honestly believe that they made equal amounts of all of them. So I don't think one is actually rarer than the other. Treeson, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, yeah. I put a single bid on the Hoodsickle. Yeah, I mean that's the way I like to treat auctions too. I don't bid 12 times. I just put in my highest bid, and if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. That's how it works. Yeah. Um, but yeah, you can pay with PayPal or credit card. So you pay through the website. Is Green Choppy Mage rarer than Robo? I once again, it feels that way right now. It feels that way, but like Green Chompy Mage was released prior to Robo, so if anything, I would think there would be more Chompy Mages out there. But then again, maybe they cut back on the regular Chompy Mage production because they knew they had Jingle Bell Chompy Mage out there. We just don't know what the actual numbers are. So I can't answer that question for sure. Like we've had more robos sold here at auction than I have um Green Chompy Mage. So in that sense, yes, it's harder for me to get my hands on Green Chompy Mage than Robo, but overall I don't know which one it actually had more or less created. All right. Pi Magna here. The midweek shop update. So the midweek shop update was a little bit of an experiment to moving into what the future of the shop might be. So I didn't actually do that update. That update was done by Jillian. So like I sent her a box of figures and she went through them and took out the damaged ones and tested and reset them and that and then updated the inventory. So that's kind of a move towards the future to help me out so we can get through more product more efficiently. Because if I can send product directly to her and she can add it to the shop as opposed to everything coming to me and then I have to drive it out to her and um yeah, so that one was our first experiment, but there will be more of those coming in the future and over time, probably more and more frequently. Well, actually, no, it'll probably just be like midweek, once in the midweek. Like, so like we'll have updates on Wednesday and Saturday instead of just Saturday or something like that. Um, but yeah, that is that's what that was about. Joseph, if we're getting new games, light and dark with the same amount of figures. I mean, I've heard rumors that light and dark were always kind of considered, minor elements, and that's why we always saw like half as many as the other elements. And it really depends. I mean, if Skylanders is in new hands, are they going to continue that trend, or yeah, are they going to treat them all equally? Um, I I kind of like the idea that there's not as many of them. That's why we didn't see them for the first 3 years. Like they're just more rare, harder to find. There's just fewer of them exist in the wild, and so yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. All right. DJ Digby, what's the best Christmas variant in my opinion? Um, do I get to include like the employee editions? Because Snowbright Stormblade is fantastic, and Snowderdash are probably the top two. But if we're going with regular retail releases, then probably Jolly Bumble Blast. think Jolly Bumble Blast is the best one. Winterfest Lobstar was okay. No, I think I'm sticking with Jolly Bumble Blast. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Wonderful fam. The room's changed since you've been here. The room is still the same. I just rotated my desk about 75 degrees. So this wall over here used to be my background, and now I changed things around a little bit. But yeah, that was a while ago. Have I ever owned a crystal wham shell? No, I have not. I've never owned any of the clear. Well, I had my hands on a clear Steltel for a while. That sold to Skadooshed. And then I got recently got my hands, of course, on this clear Starcast that broke in transit. So it's only got 3 stars instead of 4. But he's gonna live on my shelf for now. Yeah, Artioka, we've discussed that a little bit. See the SCL shop in Europe. I mean, it could work. It just would. I think I'd have to be a lot bigger than I am right now. So, Bryson, yeah, best place for the Japanese figures. I mean, yeah, keep your eye on eBay, but like I said, those are going to be really hard to find, I think. Like that's a super collector item. That's not something your average collector is even looking for. So, yeah, as Renee says here, yeah, check Japanese websites. You might have some better luck there. I don't know if they'd ever appear on like Play Asia or anything like that, but yeah, if there's any Japanese marketplaces you can check out, maybe. Damage. Do I have any superchargers or Series 3 Prison Break damaged? Not Series 3 Prison Break, no. Superchargers. I probably have some superchargers that are damaged. I'd have to check though. All right. Let's see. We're getting up to 7:30 here. I'll get back to questions in a minute. But we need to check on some auctions. So the first auction ending tonight actually is that Blastertron. So Blastertron currently sitting at $35, ends in about 2 minutes, a little less than 2 minutes. So $35 for Blastertron right now. At 7:35 then, in about 7 minutes, we'll have steel-plated Hoodsickle, who's now up to $20.50. And then let's see, 7:40 is Double Trouble 1.5, currently with no bids. If anybody's looking for Double Trouble 1.5, that could be a cheap night for you. 7:45 is going to be the Trap Case, currently still at $20. 7:50 is our Royal Double Trouble, up at $64.50. 7:55 then will be everything else. We're still looking for bids on the damaged SSA carrying case, Leonardo and Fish Face, Batman and Superman, Pop Fizz. Still need bids. And then our other damaged figures, we have Dr. Neo Cortex still needs a bid. Legendary Pit Boss at $12.50. Legendary Tri-Tip at $8.50. Ambush at $8. Dark Golden Queen at $8. And I think that's it until we get our Purple Flame Hot Dog. Ooh, got a second bid. So he's up to $75.50. $75.50. Cool. All right. So then we're at 7:30 now. I'm guessing Blastertron ended. Yep. Blastertron goes for $35. There you go. So 5 minutes to steel-plated Hoodsickle. 5 minutes. All right. Martin, yes, I did have Jillian reset the figures. Don't worry. Figures are still being reset. It's all good. Pi Magnus still looking for the stealth elf. Yep. There'll be some more coming in. I mean, there should be some on Saturday, I think. And I know I've already. I know there will be more coming in this following week as well. So we'll get it figured out. Looking for Lava Lands and Deep Dive. I might have a damage deep dive. I don't know about Lava Lance though. I really just don't see him as much. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised. Obsession. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. First car show of the year starts at 8:00 at a car show at night, or you have to get up. No, it starts in half an hour. Night. Are car shows usually at night? I'm confused. Anyway, have a good day. Good night. Arioka. Yeah, so I mean, an SCL shop in Europe, basically, I would need to find someone who is willing to do what I do over there. And like I would still supply the online component, so I would take care of the website and the payments and stuff like that. Essentially, I would just be hiring them as an employee to, watch over the stock, and I might even hire them to, make purchases of stock locally from Europe, so I'm not constantly shipping stuff over to Europe. Although that could be a thing too if we start purchasing in both the US and Europe, and then we can exchange things that are hard to find in each location. Um, but no, I mean it would, like, that would be the biggest problem, I think, is finding the right person to take care of it and be someone that I can trust to do that. Um, but yeah, I mean it's not out of the question. It would be a big undertaking, and that's why I said, like, I think I would need to be the business would need to be a lot bigger than it is now. Like, I need to have more cash on hand to get something like that started, because I would have to buy, a good amount of inventory up front to get them started out there in Europe. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's not out of the question. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. You found a deep dive for $3. Yeah, I mean, that's hard to beat. Good find, Treeson. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up, Obsession. This is just a special one that's at night. I mean, I'm not a car show guy. I'm not a car guy at all, but um, yeah, I thought it seemed weird that that was at night. All right, we got like 1 minute until our next auction ends. Steel plated Hoodsickle. Still at $20.50. Is it going to end there? Like I said, I would have expected Hoodsickle to outdo Blastertron, but I could be wrong on that one tonight. Cause yeah, it's not moving. It's not moving. $735. What do we got? What do we got? 2050 ends right there. All right, 2 auctions down. Next up at 7:40, so we're 5 minutes away from Double Trouble 1.5, who currently does not have a bid. Does not have a bid. So, you could get a cheap Double Trouble for yourself tonight. 7:45 is the trap case, still at $20. 7:50 is our Royal Double Trouble at 64.50, and our Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog still sitting at 75.50. 75.50. All right, Taco Cat. How often do I get Trailblazer? Um, he's not super common. He's a little bit harder to find, but I still get him fairly often. I got one recently that was damaged, unfortunately. Um, so that one didn't make it into the shop. But yeah, when I do get them in, they sell fairly quickly. So keep your eye out. Thankfully, he's not too expensive, but yeah, we'll get him back in stock. Don't worry. Yeah, Arioka, anything's possible in the future, honestly. And like I've recently made some decisions that like I'm with Skylanders for the long haul. Whether it's selling figures or just talking about Skylanders and hosting communities around Skylanders, like I'm gonna be doing Skylanders for as long as I can. So if I can grow it to the point, I mean, if Skylanders makes a comeback and business picks up just for the old figures, or if they start creating new figures, or if they start putting out other cards or whatever, um, like that could be something that pushes it over the top too. So who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Joseph, yeah, you got the nunchuck. It's smaller than the regular nunchuck. I would have thought they'd be the same size, but yeah, I mean it's third party made by PowerA, well known, well respected accessory company. They're the ones who make like the trap case and stuff too. All the accessories for video games. Yeah, how's hot dog? Skadooshed. I think he's still at 75.50. Yep. But Royal Double Trouble's on the move, up to 66. All right, 2 minutes away from what did I say is next? Oh, Double Trouble 1.5. Still without a bid. Sad day. Odd question, but do sales start at a certain time of the week, or is it like the shop updates? I prefer not to have someone impulse buy stealth helps. Um, so usually what happens is after the shop update on Saturday, sometime on Saturday, I I casually go through the shop and see what we have a lot of now with the new stock numbers and decide what to put on sale. So it usually happens on Saturday. Sometimes if I am busy or forget about it, it doesn't happen till Sunday. Um, but yeah, I try to put them out on Saturday if I'm going to do it. Some weeks I don't even put anything on sale. So yeah, it's kind of hit or miss. Are you okay? Yeah, I could like it, I mean, I could try to fix it. Like I said before, like I'm not really I I don't like to repair figures. Um especially if I think I'm ever going to sell them at any point because that feels disingenuous to anybody I might be selling it to. Um and I'm gonna try to get a better clear Starcast than the one I have, and so eventually I feel I'm gonna be selling this one, and that's part of the reason. Um, but also this isn't a really like I there's been a request made for me to kinda showcase the damage on this thing, and it would be a tough repair. It snapped off in a manner where it's not like there's actually like a third fragment here that's just barely hanging on, and so there's little pieces, and it's not like reattaching an arm, like if an arm comes out of socket or something, or even if it's like Starcast arm breaks, like you at least have a solid big surface to work with that you could, um, easily put some glue on there and reattach it, and you know where everything goes. This is working with smaller pieces. The break's not as clean, if that makes sense. So yeah. All right. We're past 740. No bids on Double Trouble 1.5. Sad day. Sad day indeed. Next up, 745 trap case. If anybody's looking for a trap case, it does have some stickers in it. The sides are a little bowed outward, but still a functional case. So, trap case there currently at $20. Then what? Let's see, 750. We'll have Royal Double Trouble, which is currently at $66. 755. Everything else will be going. The damaged SSA carrying case, no bids. Our non-Skylanders, Leonardo and Fishface from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, no bids. Batman and Superman, no bids. Pop Fizz, no bids. We're gonna have a lot of items with no bids this week. That's kind of sad. Including Dr. Neo Cortex with no bids. Then the other damage figures do have bids, such as Legendary Pit Boss at $12.50, Legendary Tri-Tip at $8.50, Ambush at $8, Dark Golden Queen at $8, and then of course our Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog at $75.50. All right, Zach, good to see you here. Miranda, welcome, welcome. What a lovely hoodie. Thanks. Thanks. It's very comfortable. Need it up north here. All right. Do, do, do. Pi Magna. It still amuses me that you're keeping track stock tabs on Stealth Elf there. It's great. Skadoosh, you didn't miss too much. It's just Pi Magna's been buying up Stealth Elves as well. Artioka, I mean, generally, I just don't keep broken Skylanders. Like that's what it comes down to. Is if it's broken, I sell it. And most of my figures I bought new, and so they weren't broken, and I take good care of them so they don't break. But yeah, that's why I hesitate to even keep this one. But I really, really, really was looking forward to my clear Starcast because I love Starcast. He's great. Why do you think the Skylander community is so friendly compared to other games? Um, because it's a kids game. I don't know. That probably helps. I mean, it's a fun little kids game that has fun collectible characters that we don't take too seriously. Um, it's I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. but I'm very thankful for it. I hope it stays that way. What's the rarest stealth elf? I was gonna say, Skadoosh, would you agree that it's the clear stealth elf? Like that would be my estimation. Renee, I haven't watched Mike Noid's Food Fight Lack yet, but I I'm curious about it. I'm gonna go watch it at some point, but we'll see. Yeah, Skadoosh. So that flocked final that you're asking about, since a few other people have seen it, sounds like have seen it as well. The thing, like, I don't want to say it's a fake. It's um, like a custom, because like the flocking on it looks really clean. Like, could someone do that? Yes, but flocking isn't a simple process necessarily, and so like that figure looked pretty clean, and it feels more factory made as opposed to a custom that someone tried to make at home. Um, could they be a top notch customizer? Yes, absolutely, they could be. But I think it's more likely that I like the figure looked familiar, like I had seen it before, and the only place I can think of that I might have seen it was in like one of the prototype labs. And like there are a lot of like I don't know if prototype's actually even the right word, but like there are a lot of test figures they made of variants even that never got released, but they just made them to see which one looks the best. Like so we got red, green, and purple Firebone hot dogs, but they actually made blue and an orange one as well. And so there are a handful of figures out there that have there's a blue flame and orange flame Firebone hot dog out there, um, that they tested just to see if that was the color they wanted to go with. Now, obviously, they didn't. They chose to go with these three, but I'm guessing like those probably don't have chips in them, and so it's not something like it like it's just a test figure. Like I said, I don't know if prototype's even the right word, but yeah, that could be a that's my guess as to where that figure originated from, but I don't have any proof. I don't have any knowledge for sure. Um, but that would be my guess. Okay, you want to animate my reaction? I are you into animation? Like, do you do animation? That would be interesting. And if you do animation, maybe we should talk about some future projects. Yeah, Pi Magna. As soon as I said that we don't take too seriously, I thought about that again. I'm like, no, we take this pretty seriously. Yeah, yeah. Poor choice of words. Skadoosh, would those show up as a rare in game? So I mean, if you're talking about the ones that like they didn't release, um, like I think most of them likely don't have chips in them, and so they wouldn't work in game. Um, Now if you're talking about like the purple flame Firebone hot dog, yeah, they'll show up as clear or as rare or special or something. I don't know exactly offhand. It depends on the game usually too, but okay, Greg. Greg, I think we might need to talk if you have test characters. Um, I'm curious to know what you have. I'm very curious, but I'm missing out on auctions here. We're past 7:45 and 7:50 now. All right, 7:45 was the trap case, ended at $20. Someone got a great deal there. Congratulations. 7:50 was Royal Double Trouble, who is still going. We're in overtime. We're in overtime, folks. Here we go. Overtime for Royal Double Trouble, currently at $74. $74. Yeah. A lot of interest there in Royal Double Trouble tonight. So Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog up to 76.50. A lot of stuff with no bids yet. So if you want to get some cheap stuff tonight, tonight's the night, it looks like. Other damage figures, though, we're looking at Dr. Cortex, still with no bids. Legendary Pit Boss, $12.50. Legendary Tri-Tip at $8.50. Ambush at $8. Dark Golden Queen at $8. And then, yeah, like I said, hot dog at $76.50. And now Royal Double Trouble at $76.50. Yikes. Is Royal Double Trouble going to outsell hot dog? After I put it out there for everybody and y'all told me Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog should be the spotlight item, and now he's going to be outsold by Royal Double Trouble. Is that really what's going to happen? Man. All right. Artioke, you kind of do animation, but you want to do it? Okay. Well, hey. The best way to learn is by doing, so keep practicing. Have a blast. Have a good night. Mizuno, $100 plus shipping. Good deal for double their trigger happy is vehicle limit. So I think on my site right now, like trigger happy is like 30, the vehicle gold rusher is like 30, land trophy is 20, 25. So that puts it at like 85 or so. So I mean, I'd struggle a little bit with $100 plus shipping. Like $100 even might not be too bad. Because like I said, I usually try to do it a little bit cheaper than what other people are selling it for. So somewhere around $100 might be a normal, decent-ish price. But yeah, I mean it's not awful, but I'm thinking you could probably get it cheaper. Royal Double Trouble for private auction next time. Maybe at this point, yeah. If I ever get one new in box, sure. All right, there. Royal Double Trouble goes for $76.50, and Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog still currently at $76.50. So we'll see if we can get another bid on Hot Dog there. Still got 6 minutes on him and 1 minute on everything else. Which I'm not really seeing. Oh, Dark Golden Queen is up to $10.50. I got another bid there. But everything else I think is still the same. Oh, Bryson had to give up. Sorry about that. Maybe next time. Oh, Zach, was that you? Congratulations. Have I ever had my hands on Macy's Day Eruptor? Like this one up here on the shelf? Yeah, I do have my hands on one. unfortunately, the glue dried out on it, so it's coming separated from the box, which is very unfortunate because that one in particular, like, you need that box. You can't take that one out of the box. It doesn't really work. All right, 7:55. What do we got going on? Looks like everything here ended. So yeah, a lot of stuff with no bids. We'll probably relist some of it next week, but um, yeah. Pit Boss 12.50, Tri Tip 8.50, Ambush $8, Golden Queen 10.50. Cool, cool. And our hot dog is on the move. Hot dog is up to 81. 81 on the hot dog. See how that goes. Yeah, Mizuno, I like I hate to I hate to do that yeah, but I need to cover the shipping costs. Um so it works well if you're planning on ordering other things from the shop as well. Like if you win an auction item, you always get a chance to add stuff from the shop as well. So, or if you just win multiple auctions, there's only one shipping cost for all of it to put together. So that stuff usually works better if you're buying something else as well. But yeah, if you're just buying just the one thing, I understand. I understand. Pie Magna, that's a good question. I I don't know if anyone has ever done that before. I'm not. There are some very strange world records out there, and I'm sure there are plenty of them related to collectibles. I mean, there is one for like most Skylanders collectibles out there, like unique collectibles, I believe. But I don't know if there's one for the same collectible. Yes, Joseph. Congratulations to whoever won Dark Golden Queen. Bryson, have a good night. We'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging out. Zach, my favorite character from the OG game, Camo. He's my favorite character overall. I have my complete camo collection. I realize you can't see it all back here now. I have series 1 and 2 camo up on the shelf over here. It used to be in my background. But then I have um so we have series 1 and 2. We have red camo. I have my two custom camos here. So we have Captain Camo and we have Berry Blast Camo. So this was from Earthen Avenger. Um who made the Heartbreaker Buckshot that we sold the other week. Um and yeah, I I have all the camos. My camo collection is very complete. More complete. I have a larger camo collection than anybody else. My favorite eruptor. That's a good question. There's a lot of eruptor figures out there. I've always kind of liked Light Core Eruptor, just because like they did um like he's one of the better Light Core figures for where they put the light, and like it just makes sense. Like he's lava based, it should light up. But I don't know. Eruptor's not one of my favorite characters overall, so I don't think about it too much. How high did Robo? Ooh, hold up. We're at 8 o'clock. Hot dog is still going. 134. Okay. Whew. That took a jump there. Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog is currently at $134 and still climbing. Apparently, we are in overtime. 140. Yeah, this could be an interesting night. How high did Robo go? Robo only went to 252 or something like that. It was one of the cheaper Robos we've sold on the site. It was definitely one of the cheaper ones. Ooh, Dr. Dencase. That's my answer right there. Eon's Lead Eruptor. I have always said I love the paint job on that Eruptor. It always stands out. Joseph, I don't know where Laxer Repos went. People come and go all the time. All right. Are we still going on hot dog here? Hot dog's up to 155. Man, there's a serious battle going here for hot dog. He had a slow start, but this is going to be one of the higher ones. All right. Aiden. Yeah, I think Spyrise is one of the characters that people overlook a little bit and don't use to his full potential. I'll give you that. I don't know if I'd go as far to say as he's overpowered, but I think he's probably underrated. How we doing? 161. 161. We're still in triple overtime now. Triple overtime. Oh, Zach. Is that you giving up? You giving up? I have a feeling I know who's going to win this thing. 165. Whew. Man. Yeah, Taco Cat. That's what it feels like. Everyone who lost on Royal went straight to to hot dog. Yes. Spend all your money over there now. All right. We're at 165.50. And it looks like our bidding may have slowed down now. Courtney did call that earlier this week. He's gonna make good on that promise. I think we have a few seconds left, and anyone wants to get that last second bid in there and extend this auction for another minute. Yeah, Zach will take. Yes, you can take Royal Double Trouble as your consolation prize. Yes. All right, there we go. 165.50. Courtney now has all three. Congratulations, Courtney. Pi Magna, that is quite the random thought. I don't know why there's an orange octopus on your desk. Is it made of Lego? Joseph, I don't always intentionally skip over bad jokes, but some nights like tonight when the chat is very active, I just can't read everything. I'm not going to read the entire chat out loud. It's there in print so other people can read them. But yeah, I don't have the bandwidth to comment on absolutely everything. So, all right. Well, that is it for tonight. That is all the auctions. That completes everything. Tomorrow we have the shop update. So the shop preview video will be up at 9 a.m. Central Time. And we're trying something a little bit new tomorrow. I told you I was working on a new system to take care of the inventory. We tested it out on Wednesday and it seemed to work. And so I think I can essentially schedule the update. So it is tentatively going to update at 1 p.m. Central Time. You'll see that time listed in the video tomorrow. And it's just going to be like it will still take me a couple of minutes to do the update, but I like I said, instead of taking me like a couple hours to do it, it'll take me a couple of minutes, and so I can essentially schedule it. The site may be down for a couple of minutes while I'm doing the update, but it should be all ready to go about 1 p.m. That's the plan. So, all right. Hi, Magno. You're at SeaWorld last week. Saw an orange octopus in plushie. Ooh, okay. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. That's all I got for tonight. So we got shop update coming in tomorrow. The video will be released. We got the update going, and that's all I got for this week. So next week, once again, should be normal as far as I know. Same deal. I'll be back on Wednesday with the unboxing. Thursday, private auctions, public auctions on Friday, and a shop update on Saturday. So we'll see what we can do. But until then, have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of the week. And we'll talk soon.